Special, aren't they special? The world of 65cc racing. We've only had it officially for the last handful of years in New Zealand junior competition. We go back to the unofficial ones, and the likes of Seth Henson winning the first ever 65cc racing when it was only a support class. But here we are now with them fully fledged 65 riders, and man, can these kids fly or what? Only 14 to start the weekend. And what about our young man 911 at 911 through there, sorry 917 I should say, the 917 through there of Phoenix Cunniff, and Phoenix has virtually just come out of the wilderness. No insult, and far from it, just another rider, and here he is with a chance to be number 11 in New Zealand and giving us all out there. So pretty awesome to see. Generally, of course, in the world, we have the Yamaha, we have the Gas, we have the KTMs and Husqvarnas, and still a few of the Kawasaki's out there as well. So a good mix of our world global manufacturers and making a 65cc two-stroke flying motorcycle. Bring it on.
Oh yeah, this is exciting. More champions up for grabs here. Jagger Townley, 14-point advantage. So I think if he can finish in the top 10, there's only 12 entries in this class. So if he can finish this race, he's almost there with a 14-point lead. Connor Feather, Levi Rogers, they are the ones wanting to spoil the party. And we look at Finn Baker, Kyan Cox at 4th and 5th, but separated by just 1 point here. So that'll be exciting for that illustrious 4 NZ. But Jagger Townley, we saw Cole Davies do it 5 from 5. Jagman's done the 4 from 4. He's on task and out there flying at the moment. So the rear flawless weekend is on offer here for Jagger Townley, but with that 14-point lead in the championship, all he needs to do is finish 10th or better. But Jag, he's flying at the moment. Connor Feather, fastest qualifier, 3 seconds and a third so far in this weekend. And he's that one there in second place. So he's got the 4-point advantage over Levi. So just needs to make sure he doesn't finish more than 2 placings behind Levi, but at the moment in second place. So looking like a 1, 2, 3. This is where they sit in the race. This is where they sit in the overall classifications. And for the next 10 minutes plus a lap, we are going to just be in awe of this man, Jagger Townley, on the Method Moto Yamaha New Zealand machine. Just so impressive to watch these Pro 65s in order. Those ruts are mighty deep, mighty technical. And just the line selection and quality of the riding. Second and none, here we go. Over the strop we go. Jagger Townley, Connor Feather. Then get back to Levi Rogers on the 411. That's your classy top 3. They've been fantastic all weekend. And looking at this one here, so Finn Baker and Kyan Cox is Kyan through in 4th place. He's 2 points behind Finn Baker in the overall. So if he can hang on for 4th there, that'll be 4 NZ. Got Nate Hewlett in there as well. William Simpson. There's William on the number 20 machine, so he's so far 7th in the race and 7th overall in the championship. Samuel Bray on the 71, 8th in the race and 8th overall in the championship. So this is really cool. Pro 65 action at the moment, brought to us by Bell Helmets, and loving every minute of it. These guys have been a really classy front 3, but the full 12 entries in this class. Great to see healthy numbers. 65cc racing. And a shout out to all the competitors here. We're about to crown our 2nd national champion of the weekend.
New World Stratford time in our program coming up to around quarter to 12, and certainly have rocked through our program today with everybody knowing exactly the format and the order and the track and the warm-ups and the practices required. Shortening them just to 2 laps today has made up a good amount of time. And then, of course, we've even got some of the classes that we've only got 1 race today, and others of which you've got 2. So having made up that extra time yesterday, are really, really beneficial. And a shout out to the flag marshals, including our Taranaki Army Corps, that have just been fantastic. 10 hours they've done from 8 till 6 generally over the last 2 days. That is absolutely huge for any volunteers. So well done, crew. You've been absolutely amazing. Shout out, of course, must go to this Taranaki club and for all the good work they've done to host this championship. As we said before, now the outright record holders in staging 5 junior nationals, starting way back in 1985. They held their first one at Beach Road. The rest have been here at Barrett Road over the years. So, and some great years of memories along the way. For now, number 5 from Taranaki. Here we go. 101, Jagger Townley. Jagger out to fly ahead of Colin Feather, and then looking out to Levi Rogers. Sees 3 riders out of Tauranga, Taupo and Tokoro respectively, and they are the Mad Nuts. Now look at that, look at the gap back to 4th place. 4th place is who's who. Now look at a 4, 5, 6, they're all in a row, so it's sort of like a 3 and a 3 as we look for this top 3 who have absolutely smashed it out of the park with some record-breaking 65cc performances. Now looking for the next group up here, and we've got 62-112 out there. So our 62, the best of those in full flight at the moment, as we look to our update and that placing in the hands of Kyan Cox, as we then go to Finn Baker, and behind him for the 6th place to Nate Hewlett. So well done to Nate on our scoreboard today. The man from Whangarei on the Crown Kiwi Alpine Star Bell 100% YZ 65. So our Bell helmet sponsored 65, and our 3x3, our first 3 riders out there, and then our second 3 for our top 6 at the moment. All part of our magic from Bell Helmets and New World Stratford.
Oh, it's just a pleasure to watch Jagger Townley. 4 wins, 4 starts so far in this class, and he's already got that decent advantage now in this one. Just looking at the overall race time, about 3.5 minutes plus a lap remaining in this one. So we'll definitely get another couple of laps in after this one here. Jagger Townley, Colin Feather, then go back to Levi Rogers. Sort of settle themselves into a race pace. And that's your classy top 3. That battle for 4th, that's on at the moment. So we've got Finn Baker, Kyan Cox. It's Kyan in 4th, Finn in 5th, but starting to put on a bit of pressure. So look at that one there. And then look out for Nate on the number 12 machine there in a quality 6th place, trying to get himself involved in this one as well. But here it is, up the hill. In style, Jagger Townley, the 101 Method Moto Yamaha New Zealand machine. Just ticking off those laps. Fast lap of the race, that lap around a 2 minute and 12 second lap. So, oh, this is just breathtaking to watch. Connor Feather still in 2nd place. Levi Rogers on the Craig Stevens Motorcycles FXR machine. Ran out 3rd place for him. And then we look to 4th place. It is Kyan there in 4th. We've got Nate there now up into 1st, so we've lost Finn. We've lost Finn, so hopefully everything A-OK with Finn. As we see our top 5 riders have gone through. As we crank through the day here, starting to Crown National Championship. 9 classes in all, and we've got this one here, the 2nd race on the program, and our 5th race for these guys of the weekend. This is going to be exciting. Jagger Townley, 4 wins, 4 starts, 14-point lead in the championship. All he needs to do is finish in 10th or better. And right now there is only 11 running, so basically just needs to finish this race. But he's going out there doing it in style. We saw Cole Davies, fellow Yamaha New Zealand stablemate. He won 5 from 5 in the 250 4-stroke category just before, so this will be another fabulous display if he can hang on to this one. Clock winding down, but I think they're going to sneak another one in before the white flag. Let's have a look here. Jagger Townley just absolutely flying. This is a dominant performance. He flows nicely. Oh, then Jagman just drifts through there, loses the front, makes the big mistake, but he's got plenty of time to get himself sorted. Connor's going to go in and here at the race lead, so we've got Connor up into the lead now as we just put the commentator's curse on poor Jagman, riding well. Now he's just going to get that machine going, gets it going, he's up and going again, but Connor Feather now inherits the lead, so 116 Connor Feather, Feather Holdings KTM machine. He now inherits the lead, Jagger Townley. He's there now in 2nd place ahead of Levi Rogers. But A-OK and back on race pace, so Jag Townley there, 2nd place. Levi in third. As we've got the time about to expire, so we've got just 2 laps to go here. The white flag will come out for Connor next time around if he's still there. This is extreme. Now, Bell Helmets, 8 to 11 years, 65. Final race of the weekend for these guys, finding out very shortly if Jagger Townley's done enough. Big brother Levi, 2-time defending 8 to 11 years champion. He's gone up to the 12 to 13 years 85 and the 12 to 14 125. So can Jagman follow on in Big Bro's footsteps, put his name on that Pro 65 title? We're about to find out in about a lap and a half. As we'll catch an update of the entire top 10 here in our Bell Helmets Pro 65. Connor Feather, Jagger Townley, Levi Rogers, that's still your top 3. Nate Hewlett is up into 4th place ahead of Kyan Cox, so this is amazing. The man's 6th in the championship, only a couple of points back. He's going to love this, so 4th for him. Now Kyan Cox there, still 5th place for him. Finn Baker's there in 6th. William Simpson, the one in 7th. Samuel Gray there, 8th place. Brianna Thomason, that's 9th place. And then Phoenix Cunliffe, there in 10th place. And unfortunately, a bit of bike trouble for Levi Corbin, so he's out there in 11th and hoping to get everything going on that AFC Moto 121 machine. Well done, Levi. I think he is going again, so that's good news for Levi, back on track. And all sorted here. As we catch up, race leader grabbing the white flag, so Connor Feather on the 116. He's going to grab that white flag and start the final lap of the final race of the Pro 65. Here's Jagger Townley, so 2nd place in the race. Had the lead for most of it, made the mistake, but 2nd place will well and truly be enough if he can hang on to that for one more lap. Here's Levi Rogers, the 411, so Levi 3rd in the race, 3rd in the championship. And if he hangs on to that one there, Lockaway 3NZ for Pro 65 racing. The big mover and prover in this one though, that number 12, Nate Hewlett, up into 4th place. And look at it, climb some positions in this championship. As we check out our race leaders heading down the bottom end of Mach 1 Motocross Park. It's forming up absolutely beautifully. The track work done overnight has come up a treat. And we're just moments away from this one here. Our Bell Helmets Pro 65, 8 to 11 years. Connor Feather in the lead of this one, but it is Jagger Townley with massive points advantage in the championship. As we keep an eye on them. Race leader up over the table and heading right down the Aon back straight here at Mach 1 Park. Less than half a lap away now from our big feature finish of our Pro 65. Starting to get really exciting. We've already crowned one national champion. We're about to do a second. Connor Feather is back through the rollers on the Feather Holdings 116 machine. Jagger Townley, who had the race lead for most of this, made the mistake, but managed to remount up into 2nd place, and that will certainly be enough. That big 14-point advantage in the championship heading into this one. We're going to celebrate a race win for the 116 here. Connor Feather, he's got one more corner to go, and up Horsepower Hill, he's going to take this one here. That's a good race win and locks away 2NZ, but it's going to be this man here on the 101. He's got one more corner to go and up the hill. His brother's won this class 2 times in a row, and now it's going to stay in the Townley family, and Jagger Townley is going to win the Pro 65 National Championship. Well done to Jagman. Unbelievable. So good. Here's Levi Rogers on the 411, the Craig Stevens motorcycle man. He'll walk away 3NZ with a brilliant performance there. Shout out to the 917 of Phoenix Cunliffe. He's going to come home in 10th place there. As we celebrate our new Pro 65 National Champion, Jagger Townley. Absolutely fantastic. 4 wins in a second. Can't ask for much more than that. And Another junior motocross championship for the iconic Townley family. Levi won this class in 2019, won it again in 2021 Tech Park. And now little bro Jag is going to add his name. Pro 65 glory is fantastic. Catching up with number 12, Nate Hewlett. He's coming through. It'll be a fourth place for him. It'll be interesting to see where he can shake up his championship points. He was 6th in the points coming into this one. And with Finn Baker and Kyan Cox falling in behind him, that'll be exactly what the doctor ordered for his overall. He'll love that. Kyan Cox out there, he's on the 62 Honda Hut machine. He'll come home in 5th place in this race. But importantly for him, ahead of Finn Baker, so should be on for a 4NZ there for Kyan Cox. So that's the wrap of our Bell Helmets Pro 65. It is a big congratulations to Jagger Townley, who's going to grab himself a national championship. Well done to Jagman. Connor Feather's going to come home with the race win, but it's going to be 2NZ locked away for him. And then followed by 3NZ Levi Rogers.